Lopez is having success is when he's throwing that right hand off the jab. Too often in this fight, I've seen him kind of load up on these punches, and Kambosos sees them coming, and he's able to either evade them or get a glove up to block them.
Lopez is having success with that jab to the chest and to the belly, and that right hook to the body.
And Sergio, when you go into a fight thinking you're going to blow a guy out, and all of a sudden he's still standing in front of you after 5 rounds and could be actually winning the fight, how does your mentality change?
It changes drastically because everything that you thought was going to happen, didn't happen. So you gotta go to plan B and C.
And what is plan B and C for Teofomo Lopez?
Get back on the jab and just focus on the body of Kambosos. I think that's where he's had his most success. Fight behind the jab. Let Kambosos get to you, because Kambosos has just been backing up the entire time.
Another right hand from Kambosos.
Just not enough activity from Teofomo. He's looking for that one big shot, whereas Kambosos is racking up points by throwing the jab and throwing combinations.
The only other time Teofomo Lopez has been knocked down was in his professional debut. He got off the canvas and won by a second-round knockout. That was not the case here tonight.
Teofomo, as good as he is, he doesn't waste punches. But right here, he needs to punch. But obviously, Kambosos is looking to counter something big. So he's catching it. He's caught in between, Teofomo is.
Nice 1-2 from Kambosos. And Lopez is starting to look a little perplexed. Like, what is this guy doing to me? This isn't supposed to happen.
There's no way Teofomo Lopez believed coming in that George Kambosos could take his power. Kambosos has done that, and now Teofomo looks a little bit flummoxed as how to outbox this guy.
Kambosos staying off the ropes. Anytime his back gets near it, he pivots away, takes the fight right in the middle of the ring, as he should. Just brilliant strategy right here by George Kambosos.
Body shot from Kambosos. Haven't seen a ton of that from either fighter. But Teo goes low there.
Blood streaming from the left eye of Kambosos.
Yeah, slight cut. Swelling over the... Oh, a nice right hand again from Kambosos, who's winding it up. He's trying to out-taunt Lopez. Not many guys try and do that. Oh, and a left hand right in the bell. What is Kambosos doing different than Lomachenko did against Teofomo?
Well, he started fast for one, and he's bigger than Lomachenko, so right off the bat, Teofomo has to respect the size of Kambosos.
Yeah, I think Lomachenko came into that fight with a little bit too much respect for Teofomo Lopez's power. Kambosos, at no point during this fight, has shown any real respect for the power of Lopez.
Yeah, but Lomachenko was a smaller fighter. He had to get out of those early rounds, which he did, and he took the fight the second half.
You're not wrong, Sergio, but stature-wise, there's a pretty big difference between Lopez and Kambosos in the ring. So we didn't weigh Lopez today, but I bet he rehydrated 10, 12 pounds.
More jabs from Lopez in this round. boy. Nice jab followed up by a straight right hand. Textbook work from Kambosos.
Teofomo's big shoulders help take away the punch from that, but still, that punch landed.
Let's bring in undisputed champ Jessica McCaskill. What are you seeing?
Coming out kind of hot-headed the way that Teofomo did. That was an amateur move. You got to keep your calm, because that's when things like that happen. You get knocked down. You don't respect the fighter in front of you. You keep your hands down. Silly things like that happen, and it does take toll on the score of the fight.
Only a undisputed champion like Jessica McCaskill can call another unified champion amateurish.
Just more loading up for Teofomo Lopez. He's not consistently throwing that jab when he's at this range. So throw that jab and then follow it up with the right hand. Don't just stand there looking for one big shot.
And make no doubt about it, this isn't a fight Teofomo Lopez wanted. This is a mandatory fight. This was like a fight that just gets in his way of another big fight. He wanted a dispatch of him early, not have to think about him again, send him back to Australia. But Kambosos has other plans. Oh, nice uppercut.
Wait, sit back. Let him go. Don't do that.
I think Lopez, the look in Lopez's face, he finally respects George Kambosos. He knows that this man's a real deal.
Good body punch from Lopez. Kambosos told us, listen, if I get past 3 rounds, Lopez is in trouble. Well, we're about to head to the 8th. And Lopez still getting jawed at by Kambosos. So here we go. Round 8 scheduled for 12. Could be in the midst of one of the biggest upsets of the year. Lopez, a 13-1 favorite, knocked on the canvas in round 1. And since then, Kambosos Jr. has more than held his own. And it's been so long since we've seen Lopez in the ring, Sergio. Do you think ring rust has something to do with it, or was it simply overconfident?
Both, and that's a bad mix of 2 things that you shouldn't have as a fighter, especially as a champion.
And Chris, I still didn't sense any urgency in the corner of Lopez.
No, and I don't think you want to add any more urgency to Teofomo Lopez, who came out guns blazing. You need to settle down. You need to be telling him to throw that jab more. Don't just flick it out like that. Follow it up with right hands.
Every time he throws that jab, Kambosos coming with a check left hook.
And there's Chris Mannix's unofficial scorecard. 4 points ahead is the Australian.
Yeah, 68-64 in favor of George Kambosos. I thought he's taken control over these last 4 rounds, out-punching Lopez, landing cleaner shots, just doing great work in there for George Kambosos.
And even in when they mix it up, in the middle of combinations, Kambosos still getting the upper hand. Even though Teofomo's landing some solid shots, Kambosos comes right back.
So it appears, at least according to Chris Mannix's scorecard, that George Lopez, excuse me, George Kambosos. George Lopez, a comedian, not here with us tonight, but he might be watching. How you doing, George? Either way, Kambosos is on his way to a famous victory if he doesn't make mistakes. But all it takes is one against someone as powerful as Lopez. Teofomo Lopez told us yesterday in the fighter meetings, he goes, listen, I don't believe anything George Kambosos says. He's just talking himself up. He's fake. And Kambosos said, you'll see how fake I am. I won't back down an inch. Your weight cut is going to haunt you. I'm going to knock you down. I'm going to dominate you. Overhand right, scores again.
That hurt Teofomo. Teofomo's rocked right now.
Kambosos bouncing on his toes. He's feeling the flow. He's in the zone.
Good body shot on the inside by Teofomo Lopez.
And they swing it out at the end of the round. Round, things are heating up here at MSG.
Who would have thought Kambosos will hold his own in the exchanges with the bigger and stronger Teofomo Lopez?
You know, we brought up the power disparity between Lopez and Kambosos. To Kambosos, one thing he said to us was like, look, I have been sparring with much bigger guys for a long time, including a stint sparring with Manny Pacquiao, which Kambosos said gave him a lot of confidence to be able to do this.
Let's send it upstairs to former world champion Chris Algieri.
Yeah, I mean, Kambosos is making everything work right now. Teofomo is living his nightmare. He came out really fast, and now he's deep in a fight that he expected to be over already.
Round 9 scheduled for 12. And even though Chris Mannix has Kambosos Jr. ahead, he can't fight like that. You've always got to make it definitive to take the belts off the champ.
Absolutely, and Kambosos did that with Mickey Bay in the States. He did that with Lee Selby across the pond. There's no way he leaves it up to the judges here in the backyard of Teofomo.
Power punches through round 8. 95 landed for Kambosos Jr. compared to 69 for Lopez. That is stunning, Sergio.
It really is, and I'm shocked and impressed by Kambosos, and you can see there's frustration with Teofomo. He wants to land something big. He's loading up, but that's the last thing you should do when you're frustrated. Go back to the simple basics of the jab.
Who's the better boxer, Chris?
Look, coming in, I would certainly have said Teofomo Lopez because...
Oh, right hand! A game-changing right hand! Kambosos looks unsteady! And now Lopez teeing off, but Kambosos fires back!
That's the first sign of weakness I've seen from George Kambosos.
And I love the look right now on Teofomo Lopez's face. No anxiousness, just pure calm as he sizes up George Kambosos.
The crowd buzzing, they sense something.
This is a heck of a fight.
It really is.
Chopping right hand there by Teofomo. Kambosos can't get hit with those shots. Ducking down to the same side like that. Teofomo's bound to catch him.
Good, solid round, and perhaps the best round of the